much, and I'm back and fired up to continue my adventure through Horizon Zero Dawn. When last we left off, I left off on a cliffhanger that I didn't want to freaking leave off on, which was the information we're finally getting about the mysterious woman who Aloy believes to be her mother, quote unquote. And we are exploring Pharaoh and all its automated files concerning the situation with her and also the mysterious robots being dug up by the Shadow Karja. Speaking of which, let's check out, I do believe there should be some information about them in this place, right here. Now the only hope is that I can get these right in order, because I like to get things in order. This one should be...
The BOR-7 Horus.
No, shut up, I'm not listening, I want to do this in order. Okay, corruptors.
The FSP-5
Oh, fuck off, come on. God damn it, 1 out of 3 and I freaking lose on all sides. This one should be the corruptors.
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models. And
don't forget chucking boulders. They're real good at that.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Indeed. Now then. The Deathbringer.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
And now then, the one we've only seen in mountainsides. The Metal Devil.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
Yeah, why? Why do we have to do that, Aloy? Why can you not just let me jump from one side to the other? Come on! And also there's an audio recording. Regarding the rumors. God damn it, words. Regarding.
Personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Wait, did I interrupt that? Yeah, I wasn't...
A speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us, against this company, in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Yep. Doesn't look like it matters anymore.
Snow. It's not getting any warmer out here.
All hands on deck. What's this? Gordon Nakata to Gina Zierman. Subject, all hands on deck. Gina, ever hear of Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I, until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently, there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us now that a stray Hearts-timer unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchid. That brings the official count of Hearts-timer, I'm probably not. That's the answer. Related lawsuits to 127. Probably talking about one of the horse robots. Either way, most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individual nation states and NGOs, and that's not even counting the mother of all liberty claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Gordon Nakata, Association General Counsel, Foss. Banda C incident. From Stacy Anders to Robert Research. Sure, what? Subject, Dolphin Vid. Bob, another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda C captured video of a Hearts-timer Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Pula water, on a pod of endangered dolphins. No less, quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender, as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still promulgating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Yeah, imagine, frick, the fucking sea smells terrible whenever any part of it or creatures unearthed from it. But yeah. I wonder if we'll see anything like that in the next game, being the fact that, there is the ocean and apparently sea life. Man, we get to hunt crabs, because they were in the trailer, like the first official trailers of which were little hermit crabs.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Yep, and hoping to God your skin does not peel off from the frostbite.
All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Oh yes, now we get to the wait. actually. First, quick note, expert tip, go along this path, up and across, and you should find another power cell. Gimme.
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I
God.
found.
Okay, no, we're gonna grapple, thank you, and not plummet to the earth, which I cannot see right now. Now, we get to the meat of this thing. Oh, do I?
All
Exactly.
data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
Yes, we
The
do.
file has been recovered.
Yep. Here we go.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So
This
spit it
this
out.
one's definitely like Aloy. Straight to the point, no bullshit.
A glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ah, damn it. I had it perfectly where I was like lined up with her.
But they hated each other.
Well, I'm pretty sure she hated him more than he did her.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore.
If it was limited,
The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I've seen how fucking big the Metal Devil. Okay.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
The final file has been recovered.
Now before we get to that, he really couldn't have expected for the whole containing this shit before it got out to the public, right? Like, now, I realize in the real world, and especially the fictional world, a lot of shit can just simply be swept under the rug and all that. But how the fuck are you gonna... Because I've seen the Metal Devils. They're fucking they're the fucking size of mountains. Who's not gonna record that shit? And I imagine, because from what their look, they're not just simply making like corruptors and deathbringers. They are messing up shit. Okay? So I'm pretty sure there's no hiding a fucking mountain-sized robot just simply going wherever the hell it wants, eating what it wants, consuming, I can't say buildings because, you know, whatever the fuck, bioreplication. But still, it's like sucking on a mountain or something. And who's not gonna see that crap? Seriously, especially a freaking town of people. Oh God, I can only imagine. You see like one of like a blast of fire, like a solar flare. Freaking people just instantly disintegrating, or in their case, being sucked up into a giant machine. Ugh. Anyway, I'm going off point. Back to this.
Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there
Fuck
were a
no.
nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
Yeah, like you've got a
I
clear
know.
conscience here.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
And
Executive
now that I think of it,
access detected. Express lift opened.
yeah, those are very good questions, and one that I'm really finally asking myself is the actual glitch. I mean, I never really thought about it before, because like, yeah, the glitch itself is, you know, of course, them being like getting their own sentience. I guess I don't know if I'd say sentience, but like gaining control of themselves and having their own free will and independence. But the cause, I've got theories, Ed, especially concerning a certain side mission that that contributes to that. That's for later.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't
The
have
whole
been
fucking
my
mess.
mother. She
There's
lived
no
ages
adding up.
ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Well, I mean, he's a smart person, so he
Do
knows
you
that
really
you
have
can't talk to
no
Aloy
idea
face to face
how
with
monumental
that
are
kind
the
of crap.
discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose.
Yes.
I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
That's right, bitch. Now tell me your name.
Silence. That's my name.
Silence.
Why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
We're going the peaceful route. We are keeping calm and centered mind.
You have no idea
Oh
what I've been
my
through. How hard it's been. My whole life, I grew up not knowing who I am or where I came from, and then come the Eclipse trying to kill me just because I look like this Elizabeth Sobek woman.
And they killed the man who raised you and you found in the mountain as a baby. I already know this through your focus.
The point is, every time I take a step forward, the answers slip farther from my grasp. You just don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand, Aloy. It's that I don't care. If the answers keep slipping away every step you take, then you best start running to catch up. Maybe then you'll realize just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
I'm ready to get a good couple of answers right now.
I'm still standing here.
I have questions, you bastard.
Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
I do believe our time is very precious to you, you son of a bitch. So we get to know as much as we want to know. I do believe that's what you would say, Silence, my dear friend. Your intentions.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
Yes.
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge.
I'm gonna get real fucking...
Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I'm nothing if not independent. Now, if that's enough talking...
That is true.
I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Speaking of tracking my focus, how do?
My focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy
It's a
through
lot
other
more.
eclipses
It's
from
a lot
a distance.
easier than being up close and personal with a multi-ton heavy T-Rex.
Complicated.
All right, Elizabeth Sobek still alive? Maybe,
Is there
possibly,
any chance
hopefully.
that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
Probably not.
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation.
Considering the Zero Dawn, wouldn't put past the possibility that she definitely could have. I almost bet on that. But well, we'll get into it eventually. The Pharaoh robots. What do you know other than this whole facility has told me?
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots
Yeah,
we've seen so
you know what I
far,
mean?
the corruptors and
Cauldron on
deathbringers,
legs.
they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
So that's what I was implying earlier, if you've been following this thing so far, with the cauldrons. That I wonder if, like, the inner workings of that, because, like I said, these things are supposed to be the size of mountains, the Metal Devils, because they're just manufacturing whole machines. I wonder if like the inner workings look exactly like cauldrons. Hopefully, if my prayers are answered for the next game, that we get to face one of these Goliaths, or at the very least, get to explore like these things, because they've got to have big inner workings. I mean, no reason why there can't be a way for us to like just crawl inside one of them and have a look around. Just to think that they look almost exactly like another one of the cauldrons, maybe. Once again, but now, who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That
A
thing
metal devil?
that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
But that begs the question of how it continued, and why also new machines sprout? That's also a question. But we're done for now.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
Oh yes, I've
Can't
been
wait.
saying it a lot. I don't know if you've got like a good
Someday we'll
view
meet in
of one of them,
and
but
your manners had better be improved.
oh yes indeed. But actually now we
Getting
can
down will be a lot
take the
faster than getting
chance
up
of
here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next.
the advantage of one being in a clear, frozen white mountain, and take a good look at one of these suckers. Oh, and just to be clear, I am fast traveling, since being the fact of, well, we are on one side, the next mission is all the way on the other fucking side of the map. This world is beautiful, and I love it, but, fuck all of that of walking, or running, or putting poor Fiddler over through all that pressure and traveling through all these hordes of machines. I want to hurt my poor little Fiddler. He'll have a nice, good walk if I have anything to say about it at some point for a potential video. But before we get a good old scale of the BOR-7 Horus, I would like to do a quick mission with Neil, my good buddy Neil, my favorite sociopath. and because I like a full round pie of story exposition with fun acrobatics, along with a good side light coating of combat. Thank you very much. We're gonna do a bandit camp. What's going on, Neil?
I waited for you. Time passing pulls the anticipation tight as wire. How
Freaking
many
looking
has it been?
glossy as hell, man. Jeez. Get out of the rain.
Count, Nil.
Don't keep count. Sometimes I just don't get you. Are you like us or a little different?
Hopefully a little different.
That's what you're gonna tell yourself.
Hey, look. Gotta have
Shall we
that.
get started?
You know, gotta like that gotta have that contrast. Opposites attract, Neil. And yes, we will be attempting stealth once again. Even though, as much of a badass as I like to be, I like to attempt stealth at the very least. You know, have a good old round of stab it in silence. Not in the ass, as Ayo usually does. Very uncharacter-like, if I do say so myself. But hey, maybe some redemption right now. Well, that was more in the back. Then again, she's used to machines or like big like armored carja guards. So it may be hard to pinpoint the ass point when it comes to these regular skinny bandits. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Shut up! No! 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 Well, I tried. I tried. You can't say I didn't try, because I did. You saw. See, you, sir. You saw. Ah, crap. Hey, goodies. Mine. 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 I'm robbing the ship. Where are you shooting at, buddy? I'm right here. About to shoot you fill you with arrows. Yeah, I'm getting... No explosion sticks for me. I like this one. Where it's nice, where it's got some distance. I like my space. God damn it. You know, ow. When can I get an exploding stick? Why isn't that a thing that I can have? More specifically, why isn't it a thing as a mod for the Frozen Wilds DLC, since they add mods for your freaking sphere, but they're mostly just for damp. We'll get to them, but the point is, they do not have an exploding mod. My spear should be able to blow up things up if I wanted to. You know? You know? Hey, you. I have the high ground.
They must be the bandits' prisoners.
In the ass, I believe. Yes! Done.
Quietly.
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect the Sun King. What on earth were the Vanguard doing?
Oseram stick together after all.
Oh, hey, check it out. Carja guards.
We can turn this camp of dust and grime into a home. You'll see.
Aw, well, that's nice. They're contributing to the people, you know, who are in need, and not simply focusing on the fact that they're, you know, out. They are. Well, I should outcast. I can't believe I forgot that term. And again, I don't care for the Nora in general, so why should I care about remembering about their bullshit, besides the actual messed up parts of it. But anyway, right? Good things for the Carja. All in a day's work, right, Nil?
These little moments are refreshing, aren't they?
That could be the least creepy thing you've said to me.
That glimpse of yourself in their eyes just as the cloud of death passes across them.
You had to call him out.
Never mind.
Aloy.
There it goes.
The Eclipse.
You know, Nell, if you get tired of bandits, there is a group called the Eclipse.
That's a political situation.
They're murderers, and they're raising an army of machines. That's a little more than politics.
Don't hate me for being single-minded. Besides, I wouldn't bet on how long the Shadow Carja are going to last, if you're in for the kill.
Well, okay. He's got a point. He's got you there, Aloy.
We've come a long way from Norland. Where have you been, Nil?
I heard the roads of the Sundom were no longer safe. And thankfully, it was true. Ambushes, raiding parties, even corrupted machines. The mortal wounds just opened themselves to accept my arrows.
But I thought you said you weren't interested in
But you know
machines.
this already. You've been walking on the edge of life and death. I can tell.
Yeah. It's a long story.
What the hell was that?
With many quick endings, I
I
hope.
just heard a whistle. Was that in game, or was that outside my house? Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Nil.
I don't want to alarm you, but the bandits are thinning out. Makes you wish you could kill them more than once, doesn't it?
No, once is enough.
You're right, of course. Once is enough. When you really make it count.
Okay,
I'm
goodbye,
kidding.
Nil.
Nil's not rubbing off on me.
Great Lord. The shadow of the Great.
You're telling me, great. Yes, indeed, it's fucking amazing. Though I'm not really getting a good view of it. I'd like to. Excuse me. I'm going.
Is this the way to their territory?
Yes, it is, but I'm just gonna go up there real quick, hoping I can see, get a better view of this thing. I want to look at its face. No, it's just gonna get all blue and cloudy because of the blizzard that's going on in the DLC. God damn it. Oh, it looks like we're not gonna actually see the Horus, the BOR7. I don't know. I don't care. The Metal Devil in its full glory of its face. All we'll get to see is its ass and tendrils. And it's still a fine ass, just to be clear. But anyway, until next time, when we explore the Grave Horde and all the secrets to be revealed there, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and I will see all you guys in the next episode. John Glitch, signing off.